Hello and welcome back to Seth's car segment. Today I've got not a Mercedes this time, which might surprise a few of you. We've got a BMW. This is actually a 2015 BMW 535i. It's the M Sport, and today we're going to walk around it and go over what makes this a compelling luxury midsize sedan. Starting off at the front, you are obviously met with BMW's iconic kidney grills. These on the F10 Generation 5 Series, which this is, which was built from about 2012 to 2016. They were reasonably sized. These ones have little added M stripes because this is the M package, which is evidenced by a different bumper here. And these wheels, which are a 5-spoke, I don't remember the numbers or whatever. They're BMW terms for these, I don't know. But little M badges there. Moving along the side, you've got different side skirts, not the M mirrors like an M5 would get. Again, those nice wheels, which are a 19, 245 section tires, this beautiful white paint, which is always a good color on a sedan. And then around back, we'll get a better look at it, but you've got your taillights, which are, this is the LCI, so it's got these more modern taillights that are more modern. But then, just looking at the side profile, honestly, it's one of the best side profiles of a sedan. I feel like these mid-size sedans are kind of, I don't know, they've gotten a bit big lately. You know, the new 5 Series is a bit of a boat, as most people are calling it, but this one's small. Well, relatively small compared to that. This isn't 6,000 pounds. The new one is. Anyway, why don't we go ahead and hop on in, start it up, and hear the inline 6. So first, walking up to the 5 Series, you've got BMW's typical key from this period. Obviously, the BMW button is actually the lock button, which is pretty neat. But to unlock it, you can use the touch sensors behind the door handle. That'll unlock it. If you want to lock it, hit that little bumpy part right there. Anyway, stepping in, you're met with M door sills again, the M package. These nice black leather seats, which I believe are like the merino leather or something, because they have the fancy stripes. Obviously, let's just step in. You have the M steering wheel, because the other one is kind of ugly and big. But you put your key over here in this special slot that is actually designed to fit it, which is kind of neat. And put your foot on the brake and hit the whole engine stop start button mounted pretty high up on the dash to start it. And then you hear BMW's classic start chime, which, you know, some people love, other people have bad memories with. Looking around the steering wheel, you've got an uncommonly used item on BMW's turn signals. And I see why people don't like them, because you put it down and it stays on, but it's in the middle position. So to turn it off, you have to bump it back. It's kind of stupid. I kind of get why BMW drivers don't use their turn signals. Anyway, we've got a heated steering wheel as well as steering wheel adjustment. Obviously power up, down. Your wiper controls over here. Headlight controls, obviously automatic on a car like this. I mean, 2015, everything should have that. The gauges are kind of interesting. They're like mostly analog, but like this bottom part here is a screen which has your miles. It says if your doors are open and whatnot. The dashboard is nicely angled, but not too long, so you don't feel like you're really set back in this car. Obviously, you've got iDrive, which is controlled with this knob that people do and don't like. I don't know. By this point, I think this system was great, and they'd really honed it in even better when they added touchscreens like few years later. Moving down, you've got radio preset options, CD player, you know, a little bit of a relic there. Dual automatic climate control, heated seats, which work really fast in this car, I must say. Your gear selector, which typical BMW fashion. You push this thing, it unlocks it, and then there's obviously a manual mode. Put it in park with P. Parking brake, parking sensors, and then your dynamic drive, which is shown here. And also your gauge cluster. Comfort, Eco Pro, Sport. Mind you, your auto stop start turns off, on and off with the modes. And then you've just got more storage spaces here. And I mean, the wood on the dash is nice. The interior feels like a very nice place. You compare it to something like that Mercedes E-Class, and I mean, I can see why these were good competitors for each other. But yeah, it's a good place to be. Moving into the back, which before I get into the back, I will note this car, with all of its options, even has soft closing doors, which if we give it a little push, it pulls itself into the door frame flush with the car. You don't have to slam it. Moving into the back, with that seat set at a relatively comfortable driving position, I have loads of room back here. And even this is a pretty nice place to be. You got little dome light controls here. And even this one, again, with all of its options, has heated rear seats, which not a ton of cars have, but BMW did do that for a while, and that was pretty great. But taking a look at the front, I mean, that M Sport steering wheel is great. It's definitely an improvement over the stock one, or not the stock one, the regular version. If you don't know what that looks like, just look it up. You know, F10 5 Series non-M steering wheel, it's kind of chunky and hideous. The airbag is. But anyways, if we step back out, we'll take a quick look under the hood, which in BMWs, you just, oh, this one you don't have to pull it twice. That's weird. Maybe you do, I don't know. But, take a quick look under this hood. Right, well, this one's normal, that's weird. You'll find BMW's N55, which is a 3-liter twin turbo, maybe single turbo, 3-liter turbo inline 6 rather. Makes around 300 horsepower. It's good for about a 6 second 0 to 60 in this car, which weighs about, I want to say 4,000 pounds. So it's not super light, but it's not super heavy, and BMWs are known for good driving dynamics, and this one doesn't fail to deliver on that. Anyway, close the hood up. There we go. And yeah, that is the F10 5 Series for you all. Hope you enjoyed this quick little walk around, and stay tuned for more videos coming relatively soon, hopefully. Peace.